Welcome to 123 with Ricky. This is my very first video on this channel. Today I'm going to be talking about SummerSlam 2018. SummerSlam 2018 has been a lot of years. This is Brooklyn 4 for NXT. So this is kind of like the setting and the environment that SummerSlam has adapted. It was good. A lot of surprising factors, a lot of changes coming from the title. Everything was good and everything was different about this event as a whole. The pay-per-view was because after what they did to Daniel Bryan and Kane at Extreme Rules, they kind of solidified themselves as a true tag team. They managed to get past a returning and new Team Hell No. So that was very cool and interesting to say the least. But this match, leading up, I wasn't that excited. Seeing it, great match. It was a pretty good match. They did their thing. Xavier was doing their thing. Big E was doing their thing. It was the first time we seen the Bludgeon Brothers have disqualified themselves because they knew they were in danger. They knew they were in sight of losing their championships, and they was like, forget that. We're going to do it at the biggest stage. Why not? Disqualified, hit him with a hammer. Boom, 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 boom. They came out still the champions. So it was one of those things where it left a bitter taste in your mouth, but it kind of just like opens up more of a rivalry between the two, and hopefully we get New Day as a proper reign as champions on the Smackdown Live. This was another exciting match. Braun Strowman with the Money in the briefcase on the line versus Kevin Owens. To me, I think Kevin Owens kind of solidified himself as like a top dog, not referencing Roman Reigns, but a top dog, essentially saying like, listen, I beat Braun Strowman at Extreme Rules. Yeah, he threw me to a cage, but his dumb ass, I'm out of here. I won. So to see this match announced, I was actually thinking like, damn, is WWE going to swerve the fans? Are they actually going to take the Money in the Bank briefcase off of Braun Strowman? Seeing as how Kevin Owens, in my eyes, he deserves it. I would not mind to see Kevin Owens as Mr. Money in the Bank. He has all the credentials. He reminds me a little bit of Edge. He's ultimate charismatic, not charismatic, but risk taker, not a risk taker, what they call it, ultimate opportunist. There we go. An ultimate opportunist. That's what Kevin Owens is, and I could see him definitely being Mr. Money in the Bank. But again, with the fetish that is Braun Strowman, not to say that he isn't good and he doesn't deserve any of the praise that he's getting, but the squash, I mean, shit. To leading up, I understand like Kevin Owens is scared, but I need that Kevin Owens that did his thing with Vince McMahon. Headbutt. I need that. I need that Kevin Owens back. I need that Kevin Owens power bomb to the apron. I need that Kevin Owens, man. This Kevin Owens bullshit. One thing I love about Kevin Owens, he's not scared to take bumps. He will take a bump right in your face and get back up and say, I did it. You know what I'm saying? In his head, because he still be laying down. So this match was a squash match. Braun Strowman, like I said, 1, 2, 3 with Ricky. Braun Strowman wins. And he is still Mr. Money in the Bank. Or excuse me, Mr. Monster in the Bank. So that's okay. I enjoyed it. Like I say, I keep saying this, but it's just true. It served its purpose. It should have been more than what it was. I'll give individual ratings in the description below, but it was just one of those matches where it's like, okay, cool. The build-up was way better than what the match was, and that's just my opinion. United States Championship match, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jeff Hardy. These was one of the matches, or this, excuse me, was one of the matches I was actually really excited for. They haven't really gone toe-to-toe, eye-to-eye, and I was very skeptical on seeing what they could deliver on a main stage. And they did their thing. There was some pretty cool spots between the two. I like how Jeff Hardy, you know, he always takes off his shirt. He gets a crowd, you know, hyped up. I think he did like a flip onto the floor or the mats or whatever. I think that was really dope. There was a lot of things in this match, but Shinsuke came out, you know, with the W, 1, 2, 3, and Shinsuke should continue his United States Championship reign until he can get more credibility and go for the WWE Championship again. Hopefully, when Styles is not champion, even though that would be a really great, like, I'm in your face, I'm back again, and this time I'm gonna beat you story involving Nakamura and AJ Styles. Excuse me. This match was good. It was good. It was good. It wasn't like bad or anything. It was a okay match. Like I said, I'll leave a rating in the description below. But what took place after the match, this kind of showed you that we need more interesting things. Orton coming back, Randy Orton, him coming back and coming heel, it was already like spoken in the stars. I loved it. But he needed to come back and be more. That's all I'm saying. We should have seen more. He should have headpunted. Like, there should have been something. But he instead decided to play the crowd. He amped himself up. He was running, about to get to Jeff Hardy in the ring, and said he was like, forget it, and then walked back. So he's playing with the crowd. We're going to see that Orton again, you know what I'm saying? But who knows how long this whole Jeff Hardy and him is going to go on. I mean, is he going to go after Nakamura? Because Nakamura seemed like super irritated and just died to get out the ring. So who knows what we're going to get from there. And like, I'm thinking, is R-Truth going to go after Nakamura? Like, who's the next challenger for Nakamura? Open challenges, I don't know. Very, very interesting, and I can't wait to see Smackdown on Tuesday, because that's where the more interesting factor comes in, because there's so many variables that play into it, in my opinion. Yeah, Intercontinental Championship match, the opening, Seth Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler, of course, with their side-by-side, the sociopath, okay, the Scottish sociopath, Drew McIntyre versus the lunatic fringe, Dean Ambrose. Man, this was great. This match, it was so good because it was a slow start, then it was fire, then it was slow. It was just everything a match should have been in the main event, besides the exciting, the spectacular, the specialty of it. I understand that, but That opening match was very, very good. It was probably, in my opinion, match of the night. It had the best spot, even though there were so many great spots in this whole entire event. I'm not even going to hold you up. Everybody showed their ass. They really made the SummerSlam feel like a SummerSlam in terms of like the stuff that happened last year and even the year prior. Now I'm going to talk about 2015 or 14 or so on and so forth. This match, everybody stepped up their moveset. There was a lot of good spots. Seth Rollins, in my opinion, initiated, the best spot of the night when he did the inverted suplex off the top rope and came up and did like a spinning sidewalk slam. Boom. Wow. I mean, damn. And then of course the draping DDT off the, off the apron. Boom. Man, now I mean, it was great. It was really good. This match exceeded a lot of my expectations. I think it was the best match that of the clashes. I think this was definitely the great combination. Or culmination. I can't really say the word. I think it was good. I think it was the best match of their whole rivalry per se. The Extreme Rules was really good to me. The Raw match was really good to me. But this SummerSlam match, I mean, I love the slow build up, the fast and hit going, it's back to slow. I love it. Like everything about this match was really good. So you will see a definitely great rating from this match in particular in the description below. Let me know if you guys enjoyed any, not necessarily enjoyed this match, but like let me know what you guys think about this match and what would be your rating if you did rate it. Daniel Bryan versus The Miz was great. I mean, the build-up for this was probably the best in terms of everything it had to offer and how many years it went back, even longer than Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. It was really good. The build-up was great. The match itself was good. The crowd kind of were like, but like it was there. The match was there. I think it did what it was supposed to. It didn't go over and beyond. I wasn't getting out of my seats, but it was definitely one of those matches where I was thoroughly entertained all the way through, and I really enjoyed everything and the effort both put by both wrestlers. Like I really enjoyed that aspect of it, and I love seeing Maurice come down with her baby and them like kind of like Miz and Maurice kind of doing what they do best, even though she's there as a spectator. That was kind of like the best thing, and the Miz winning kind of like solidifies him. He has everything going from him, and even though this is a returning Daniel Bryan, I felt like the Miz kind of needed more, even though he thinks he didn't. Daniel Bryan at this point is on a down wire, whatever. He's on a down slope. Okay, I admit it. Everybody has to. I mean, he's on a downslope. Not saying that it's bad or anything, but he has to get his groove up. Who knows? I mean, him losing to The Miz, okay, fine. You know what I'm saying? But The Miz is gonna move on to some other things. You never know. Maybe, just maybe, we'll see Daniel Bryan versus Nakamura for the United States Championship. I think that's the next route we need to go in terms of solidifying and bringing up Daniel Bryan. Or you can have a Grubs match at Hell in a Cell with Daniel Bryan winning. Either or, I feel like this is a good move on WWE's part as far as like who came out the victor. 1, 2, 3. It was good. It was great to me. I mean, the match in of itself was great. I mean, The Miz coming and using the brass knuckle or whatever it is, I mean, that was great. I wish he kind of just picked him up, and then I wish The Miz kind of picked up Daniel Bryan after hitting him with the brass knuckles or whatever it was, and he did a skull-crushing finale. That would have been really great. It would have been like a conclusion, like I'm the best, I don't care, but instead he has to just get a quick pin, 1, 2, 3, and that's what it is. I mean, The Miz can be a coward champion or a coward person, whatever, but he got the W. That's all that matters, I guess. The Smackdown Women's Champion. Let me just say, Carmella's not champion. Yeah, baby. Charlotte's champion. Okay. Becky Lynch turned heel, and she beat the fuck out of Charlotte. So we are finally going to see this little feud. Everybody knows within the four horsemen, excuse me, within the four horsewomen, there is individual rivalries. Of course, there is Sasha Banks versus Charlotte, but that's more so a separation. It always was Sasha Banks versus Bayley, and now, you know, the best friends in real life and in WWE, Charlotte versus Becky Lynch. This is great. This is great. The crowd reacted really well, really fast. They really felt like it was Becky Lynch night. Charlotte came out of nowhere with the natural selection. 1, 2, 3. She is the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. I felt like it was an okay move to go, but Becky Lynch deserved it. But if we're going to see better matches, and not necessarily better matches, but just a more engraved and infused Becky Lynch, I'm down for it, because she's going to win the championship. And for her to win it from Charlotte is going to solidify it even more. Like, I'm back, pretty point blank. You don't sleep on me. I'm not the weakest out of the 4 horsewomen. That's just me. We seen a different side, and she kind of did her thing. She held the championship. Like, I love when a wrestler or a superstar per se kind of just knows their directive. Like, they know where they want to go. Period, point blank. There's no sugarcoating it. I don't care about you, Charlotte. It's all about this right here. She want to say she was and said, you know, she want to say I am instead of I was. That's period, plain blank. I dig her for it. I'm all for Becky Lynch going after Charlotte and taking that championship. It's going to be dope. Carmella, I'm sorry. I don't know where you go from here. You did decent, but it's time. The Raw Women's Championship, Ronda Rousey versus Alexa Bliss. I mean, again, this is one of those matches where you knew what was going to happen. You knew the inevitable. You knew that Ronda Rousey was going to come. She toyed with Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss did like maybe this much. She toyed with her. I'm just going to skip right to the ending. That arm, you saw it. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? Or not necessarily 1, 2, 3, excuse me. Tap out. Tap out, tap out. Ronda Rousey is a new Raw Women's Champion. That's crazy. Right now we have 2 of the most dominant champions in my eyes. We have 2 of the most dominant champions. Charlotte being a Smackdown champion and Ronda Rousey being Raw Women's Champion. That's crazy to see Ronda Rousey. I mean, that might be some of the quickest. That's quick. You know what I'm saying? Especially at the second biggest pay-per-view. That's crazy. I'm ready. I'm really, really ready because, like, we just got rid of a part-time champion. So is she going to come every week, like, do promos, matches, like that? That's what I'm talking about. Like, everybody's happy for it, but let's not get a repeat of what we saw with Brock. You know what I'm saying? We just got done with that, and I'll talk about that at the end of this video. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. So hopefully it's good and it's everlasting. That's just me. This particular match was okay. It was good. It was definitely the weakest out of the 3 that she had so far, or 4 I think, because she had a Raw match. But it was still served its purpose. It was great, and I'm happy to see Ronda as a new champion. I wasn't feeling Alexa Bliss. She kind of just made it a filler champion because I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? So who cares? But this match right here, this match, Ronda Rousey, Ronda Rousey, okay? She's champion. She's champion. The Bella Twins coming was kind of like irrelevant. I thought they were going to do something involving their wrestling, what they're known for, but it's alright. I still love them. They're great. I just wish they were more in a wrestling role, kind of attacking Ronda maybe, or the iconic duo kind of hitting them and setting up a SummerSlam next year, or a Hell in a Cell, or Women's Evolution. I think that'll be dope. The Bella Twins versus iconic duo. Set it up. WWE Evolution. I mean, come on. That's good. Iconic duo can actually be put on. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Anyways, Ronda Rousey wins, and it's just that simple. She's that damn. The WWE Championship, AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. This was a great match in my opinion. It was one of those good matches that AJ Styles and Samoa Joe had. Not really better than when they were in their prime in TNA, but still really good. The story was there. Samoa Joe kind of speaking about fucking AJ Styles' wife and kid was really, really like irking him, and to see him do it at the last when he was like, hey, daddy's coming home, psych, nah, like I'm gonna be your new daddy, and AJ Styles hitting them, they breaking into the barricade, him hitting them with a chair. It's like, it was a great conclusion because you know it's gonna get dragged out to Hell in a Cell. Is it gonna be a Hell in a Cell match? I don't know. There's a lot of grudge matches so far with Daniel Bryan and The Miz, and then now Becky Lynch and Charlotte, and AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. Who's gonna get the Hell in a Cell match? Or are they gonna get the Hell in a Cell match? Are we gonna see a Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns? I do not know. But this match came out as AJ Styles. I mean, disqualification, who cares? Samoa Joe got up, he was mad, he was walking away, so we'll see. Like, I feel like this might end with Samoa Joe capitalizing and getting the WWE Championship. But as so far, I mean, AJ Styles' his reign so far is looking really good. I mean, I don't really care what the Miz say as far as him not main eventing. You know how it goes. You know what it is. It's Vince. It's all up to Vince, man. Simple. The Universal Championship, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns finally wins. Roman Reigns finally wins the Universal Championship. He deserves it. Okay, great. He's been chasing this title, and I do like how WWE never gave him this title. He hasn't been champion, I believe, since 2016, world champion, but he has did a lot of world-class world champion material stuff, like beating The Undertaker, so I don't really care if he hasn't been champion. He's, you know what I'm saying? That's just me, personally. He's been Intercontinental Championship, you know, or champion too, so there's that. But Roman Reigns winning, this whole match was really good. It started off fire with the 3 Superman punches and the 2 spears, and then seeing Brock Lesnar take out Braun Strowman with no means necessary. Throwing the briefcase, like everything like happening, dope. Like dope as fuck. I loved it. It was great. And then Brock Lesnar coming back and Roman Reigns hitting the spear. 1, 2, 3. I knew it. It was kind of like Symphony, because it was like, where does Brock Lesnar go from here? What's going to happen? I don't know. I personally don't know. There was some great spots in here. It was good. It served its purpose. Like I say it, but like SummerSlam did what it did. It served its purpose. There was a lot of title changes, and I'm excited to see this new generation, or not necessarily new generation, but these new champions. I'm excited. Ronda, you know what I'm saying? Roman, they haven't been champion and ever. Like, you know what I'm saying, for a while now. You know what I'm saying? I think it's the same year. Since like 2 or 3 years they have been like world champions. So I'm happy to see that. You know what I'm saying? What else title changes have there been? Damn, I don't even know. But I know those are the 2 main ones. Oh yeah, Seth Rollins. Like, I'm excited to see that. I think personally, Dean is going to turn heel on Seth. It has to. Like, he was acting way too heelish. I wanted to see more of Dean fighting, but Dirty Deeds will serve its purpose. It did its thing. But that was pretty much it for this SummerSlam 2018 review. You will see me doing a Raw and Smackdown this upcoming Monday and Tuesday/Wednesday. Please let me know what you guys think about the video. Let me know what you guys think about SummerSlam as a whole. And comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. 1, 2, 3, Ricky. He's out.